Welcome, artists. We are going to learn about self-portraits and celebrate what makes each and every one of you so unique. Start with celebrating diversity. No two faces are exactly the same. We live in a wonderful world of difference, and notions of beauty vary around the world. Although standards of beauty differ across the globe, physical aesthetics affect how people view themselves and those around them. Let's examine what makes you, you. We can define what makes you unique by both physical characteristics and internal characteristics. Our physical ones are defining traits or features of a person's body. These are aspects of appearance that are visually apparent to others when they see you. They can include hair, eyes, nose, complexion, meaning skin tone, height, weight, even clothes. Physical characteristics play a role in defining how people are viewed by others. However, every single person is a unique puzzle composed of pieces that can't be seen. Pieces of personality, attitude, life experiences, creativity, knowledge, passions, interests, and emotions. These are just some of the qualities that make you unique in this world and can be viewed through your actions and behaviors. Before we had social media and selfies influencing our culture, we had art and portraiture. Portraiture is a very old art form going back at least 5,000 years ago to ancient Egypt. Before the invention of photography, a painted, sculpted, or drawn portrait was the only way to record the appearance of someone. But portraits have always been more than just a record. They have been used to show the power, importance, virtue, beauty, wealth, taste, learning, or other qualities of a person. Artist self-portraits are an interesting subgroup of portraiture and can be often highly self-revelatory, meaning revealing one's character, feelings, or emotions. It became an opportunity for an artist to depict themselves as the main subject, as heroes in their own stories. Even today, it's still seen as an opportunity to capture a version of yourself nobody else sees. The art of self-expression, and more specifically self-portraits, the invention of the selfie, goes back centuries. Since the earliest times, we as humans have loved to let people know what we look like through art. Yet it wasn't until the early Renaissance in the mid-15th century that the trend really started to grow. The shift in artists experimenting with self-portraits was brought on by mirrors becoming better and cheaper to get a hold of. One of the most famous paintings in the world is, you guessed it, a portrait, the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Now let's take a look at some more self-portraits created by famous artists. For instance, this one showcases Monet's distinctively impressionist style with blurred brushstrokes and expertly rendered balance between light and dark. Vincent van Gogh believed that portrait painting would help him develop his skills as an artist. He painted around 35 self-portraits during the span of his career. Here are two. Frida Kahlo, a beloved Mexican artist, also had no shortage of self-portraits. Her paintings often had strong autobiographical elements and mixed realism with fantasy. Both Andy Warhol and Keith Haring are American artists and key figures in the pop art movement. On the left, conveying a cartoon-like aesthetic and playful style, this portrait embodies Haring's graphic approach to iconography. On the right-hand side is among Warhol's most famous works of art that are his multicolored, repeated silkscreen portraits. In addition to celebrities like Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, and even Mickey Mouse, Warhol depicted himself. Norman Rockwell was also an American artist and illustrator, well known for his delightful collection of Saturday Evening Post covers. In 1960, the magazine ran a biographical piece on the artist. For the issue's cover, Rockwell was commissioned to depict himself, and thus he created this clever and comical triple self-portrait. Can you spot him in all three places? And Japanese creative Yayoi Kusama is one of the most sought-after contemporary artists. Rendered in acrylic paint, this portrayal from 2010 captures Kusama's characteristically bright color palette, penchant for patterns, polka dots, and her playful style. Just as each of these artists created unique self-portraits reflecting themselves, you will do the same. As you look in the mirror, I want you to know you are a beautiful masterpiece. And though our society has conditioned us to place importance in the way a person looks, that is only a small aspect of who we are. Real beauty lies within our hearts. It's not something that you see, but something you feel and can make others feel. Okay, artists, it's time to create our very own self-portrait. So grab your paper, pencil, eraser, and a mirror, and let's begin. To begin, we need to place our paper up and down, or what we refer to as portrait style. Next, to begin our face, we're going to create a large U shape in the middle of our paper. Next, we're going to create our ears using 2 curved lines on each side of that U. And next, we're going to create our neck. Again, just a diagonal sort of curved line coming off each side. And then last but not least, our neckline, where our shirt will be, which is just a big curved line, like a smiley face, and 2 curved lines for our shoulders. Next, we need to create your hairline. Now mine's parted a little bit off to the side, and you want to make sure that it comes around and touches your ears. Now everyone's is going to look just a little bit different. Now my hair's long and wavy, so I'm going to draw my hair just like that. But yours is going to look a little bit different. So you can refer to the handout linked in this video for ideas in hairstyles. Next, we need to create our eyes. So you can do this by any variation of lines or shapes that you would like. I'm going to draw a little curved line on each side with another little curved line for eyelashes. And then a small little semicircle in each one for my eyes. Next, I need to draw 2 eyebrows above my eye. Now these can be expressive, they can be more straight, curved. Next, I'm going to draw a little curved line for my nose. Very simple. And now, because I love to smile and be happy, I'm going to draw a big curved line for my mouth, as well as another curved line right underneath it, like I have one giant smile. Now feel free to add any other little details you might want to. Maybe earrings, hair bows, decorations to your clothing, whatever you want to make your picture a little unique and different. Next, I like to go over all of my lines with Sharpie to make them really stand out. Then you're going to, as the artist, color in your self-portrait any way you want. Well done, my most amazing artists! If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing.